6'11" center from Turkey, number 28, Alperen Şengün.
Last 2 home games for Jalen Green. 41 points against Charlotte, a career-high 42 against Minnesota. You add those up, that's 83 combined in the last 2 times he's played here at Toyota Center. Looking forward to what might be in store for this one as the Rockets win the tip, and basketball is underway. The Wizards playing the second game of a 5-game road trip and the second night of a back-to-back.
And what we're going to look for in this game is Jalen Green scoring off the basketball, getting out in transition.
Good ball movement, another cut. The assist to Şengün, and KJ at the cup. He had 22 against the Mavs 24 hours ago. Smith to Şengün, working on Gafford, this time on the right side of the floor. Comes into the lane, rolls on him, and he scores. Kispert in his second season out of Gonzaga misses that. Green around the Şengün screen, into the lane, right by Gafford. The Rockets look real good on offense to start this game.
Yeah, you love that, making Gafford have to work it. Hey, Washington turning it over.
Şengün behind the back to Martin for the deuce.
It's not that he's showing off a little bit, but that's a natural pass for him is what I mean. He's not getting out of the ordinary when you see those around the back passes.
Where's Scott Foster? Where is Scott Foster? Well, we got Scott Foster. Şengün, and that's a goaltend, that will count. So the Rockets are still perfect here in Houston.
Really good to see Jabari Smith Jr. back. I know you mentioned it earlier, Craig.
Oh, Şengün slips it, gets the bounce pass, and bends the rim.
Coach Steven Sides just put on a master class, and after timeout plays, he ran Jabari Smith Jr. through on the baseline. Yeah, make no mistake, you know, when you win in the NBA at a championship level, you got to have dynamic wings. But when Alperen is rolling and he's taking advantage of the other team's center, that is really tough. And the thing about Alperen, he doesn't just play on the block, so you see his effectiveness there. But he opens the game up, and he can pass, Craig. That's the thing.
Green from 20. Entire crew does a great job. And speaking of our crew, I do want to wish Jamie Tidwell, who's been a cameraman here on Rockets broadcast for over 30 years, dealing with some health issues right now. And from all of us, we really appreciate what you do and wish you the best.
Yes, what the Rockets are able to do. So Coach Steven Silas having to change this playbook and figure things out.
By the way, I will say I think that was a really good trade. There's Matthews to Şengün, the patience, the bucket, and the foul. He'll toe the line here for an and one. I think it was a good trade for the Lakers. Really how Chamura can play.
No, he can, and he brings a lot of size. And the Rockets doing a better job hustling defensively. And when they do that, never going to be perfect.
Arisa behind the back, into the lane, loses his balance and loses the ball. Kuzma to Kispert in the open. Oh! In by Şengün. Chase down block for Alperen. Christopher on the move, through contact. I think that might have had a chance of going through the basket, if not for Eason trying to tip dunk it home, but that's the one I'd probably go with.
Shout out Von Wafer, man.
Shout out.
Oh my goodness!
And then the hammer by Christopher.
Alperen, and that's what Coach Steven Silas has also done. He said, you know, Alperen, young fella, we're going to let you pass. We're going to let you play making. Let these guards do the scoring. We're going to let you pass. We're going to let you play making. Let these guards do the scoring.
Cleaned up by Gibson.
Oh, you got to feed out. There you go.
Yeah, had a mouse in the house, and he worked right over.
Craig, it sounds very simple. Did not take these moments for granted.
And another basket.
Too easy. Too easy. No resistance at the rim. Got to get up and contest.
So it's now just a 9-point game. Şengün in trouble. And able to get himself out of trouble, whirling and hitting the hook. Johnny Davis is on their roster. Their rookie out of Wisconsin was drafted with the 10th overall pick, but hasn't found any traction at the NBA level as Şengün dunks it back. But Johnny Davis has spent more time in the G League than he has with the Wizards. Probably not what you were expecting from a top 10 pick, but
Kispert's a gym rat, man. Doesn't have the prettiest form, but he's just gotten in the gym and worked it.
Şengün threw that behind the back to the wrong team. Kuzma, some contact with Green, the layup, and he'll toe the line. Green, trying to go back to Şengün, threw it away. The Rockets' 9th turnover. Right to Kuzma, inside, intended for Gafford, stolen back by Şengün. Finds an open Green in the corner, attacks the rim, tried to dunk it on Gafford, was unsuccessful.
Walling the opponent right there and stopping Green, who you know has a lot of bounce.
Şengün with the spin and score.
This man is going to work tonight. Not even 21.
Not even 21 yet. Rockets back up by 7. Side pick and roll as Beal was looking for Gafford, and that ball goes off the Rockets.
Looking for Şengün, has him on the block. Goes at Gafford, there's the double, the handoff to Issa, and he makes the layup. That was a tough shot there. Although a very quiet night overall for him. Certainly can heat up. A lot, and the jam.
Are you kidding me? He can run the pick and roll too? For his Rockets, and so he's going to make sure Alperen gets a touch.
Eric Gordon doesn't take the three, runs it up, and banks it in.
Good play. The cut from Jalen Green took 2 guys with him, and
Clock is not the Rockets' friend. Kuzma over Smith, and
wow.
His 5th three in the quarter. My goodness, he's up for 30. He's up to 32 points in the game, 19 in the 4th. Gordon to Smith, to Şengün, spinning, and they'll happily take a 2 as opposed to a 3. The Wizards will. Again, using clock. 2 on Kuzma. And then Beal had it ripped away from him. Şengün races the other way. Finds Smith and dunks it down.
All right, got to pick up. Don't have time, and it looked like the Rockets need to foul here. They got to be up trapping.
And Smith, you got to get one to go in, a 3, and you got to get it to go in a hurry. Gordon somehow marched to Green, corner 3. Picked up by KJ, back to Gordon, his 3, no good. Rebound, Şengün inside to KJ, dunks it down with 7 seconds to go in the game. The Rockets missed several opportunities and 3s there on that possession. Ultimately, Şengün will get that triple-double, but now with 7 seconds.